Sheffield United are the next opponent, so you know what that means, don't you? It means a certain number 32 with a scab on his neck who scored a goal that sent them down, and an unwanted record with a lot of L's on it, a lot of points dropped, and a flop signing that was a club record fee. Let's see if we can go a whole video without mentioning those things when we're talking about Sheffield United. Shall I try it? You know who, they used to wear number 32 for West Ham, gets mentioned every single time West Ham plays Sheffield United. Right? So, it's talked about so often, I'm not even going to mention it in the video, because everyone knows about it, everyone remembers it, I watched it in my living room, Sheffield United fans like to have fun poked at them because of it, West Ham fans always mention it to Sheffield United fans, let's not mention 32. Okay? I hope I didn't contravene what I said before the intro when I said that, but it's all good. What else can we say about Sheffield United? Look like they're destined for the Championship, and they're one of those teams that overachieved last season, finishing 9th, and now they're rock bottom. There seems to be a reason for this. You could say that bad spending in the summer and spending it mainly on Championship players, it being transfer kitty, hasn't really worked to their advantage. I mean, yeah, Chris Wilder gets the best out of the players, but have they really played well for him? Have they exceeded the expectation? No. 2007 Derby. No team ever wants to be a 2007 Derby. Sheffield United are trying to stop that from happening. Derby got relegated with 11 points. Sheffield United are currently on 11 points. Although that wasn't meant to be the case, or you wouldn't think that was going to be the case. Sheffield United's long winless streak ended when they beat Newcastle United 1-0. Coincidentally, that was the team that Derby beat in their only one win in this 07-08 season. So that's, coincidence. The other thing was that Sheffield United really have kicked into gear. Beat Man United at Old Trafford. Beat West Brom 2-1. So they're on 11 points now. They need just one more point to officially no longer be the worst ever Premier League team. And even, actually, no, they can't be because they won more games than Derby. So Sheffield United are picking up form, is what I'm trying to say. And that is why they should not be sniffed at. They're not mugs. I say that about a lot of teams in these videos. Sheffield United really are not mugs right now. They're fighting to stay in the Premier League. It's showing. They're getting their asses into gear and winning games. So that's why they're going to be a threat. Oliver Burke has been key in Sheffield United's revamp, if you want to call it that. He's been key in Sheffield United's change in form. He scored the winning goal against Man United, and he's been playing very well. He's starting in Chris Wilder's team right now. He's been solid up front, and he's changed the way the forwards are. Instead of relying on David McGoldrick and Billy Sharp, which is a 33-year-old and a 35-year-old, playing up top, he's a younger player who is already making quite a statement to get into the Scotland team for the Euros. He's scored a few goals already, although it's taken him a long time to get going. But patience is a virtue as far as Sheffield United fans are concerned. Burke's now in fine form. He's getting the job done when it's needed to be done. Chris Basham's one of the longest serving players. He's already got Premier League experience, having played for Bolton, played for Blackpool as well in Football League, and has played for Sheffield United since 2014. He acts as a defensive midfielder and a centre-back. Mainly as a defensive midfielder because Sander Berger's injured in the long run, but he has been playing in the defence as well. And he's been pretty good. He's a well-liked player around those ends, and he's a regular starter in the defence. He also assisted the winning goal against West Brom. Every time I do an opposition uncovered for a Sheffield United game, I've only done the one, bear in mind, before I recorded this, I always mention Billy Sharp. Reason being is because I'm from Doncaster, where he still is Doncaster's club record signing. He was cost 1.5 million 2010. Local lad from Sheffield, and he spent a lot of his career playing in Yorkshire, played for Leeds United, Although it's not in Yorkshire, he played for Scunthorpe as well, which is kind of close. And he is definitely a big legend in that city. He's been all over the place for them in many different leagues. League One, Championship, Premier League. He's also played in League Two in the very early stages of his career. But Billy Sharp scored the winning goal against Newcastle United, scored the winner against West Brom. I know he's 35 years old, but he's got the scoring touch, and he, like I say, legend at Sheffield United, legend at Doncaster, where I had that season ticket for many years. I've got a soft spot for Billy Sharp. I love the guy. I got loads of pictures with him when I was that season ticket holder. I did a lot of in-depth research on Google. Only 2 recognised players played for both teams in the Premier League era. Yes, Ravel Morrison's mentioned every single time. The other one is David Unsworth. David Unsworth started his career off, well, the early stages of his career, at West Ham United in the 1997-98 season, where he played 32 games and scored 2 goals. In 1998, he left to join Aston Villa, never made an appearance for them, so he moved up north to play for Everton. Stayed in Everton for 6 years and was managed by David Moyes. In fact, David Unsworth scored the first goal of the David Moyes era at Everton. It was in March 2002. After he left Everton, he went to Portsmouth. Then he came up north after a brief loan spell at Ipswich Town. Came up north to play for Sheffield United from 2005 to 2007. Played for them in the Premier League under Neil Warnock. And I do remember that, me being from South Yorkshire. I remember when Sheffield United were in the Premier League at that time, driving past Bramall Lane, sometimes nearing the cheers, what have you, la-di-da. After he left Sheffield United, he played for Wigan, Burnley and Huddersfield Town and retired in 2010. Had a coaching role at Preston North End, was assistant manager to David Weir when he had his little brief managerial spell at Sheffield United, and now he's managing the Everton under-23s. Do you want to add more coincidence onto this? Yeah, let's do that. He was the caretaker manager of Everton when Everton beat West Ham 4-0 in November 2017. Sorry to remind everyone of that. It was the one where Wayne Rooney had the hat-trick, Lanzini missed a penalty, and the goalie got lobbed. Yeah. So, the man who scored the first ever goal of the David Moyes era, his team put 4 past Moyes 15 years later. I'm going to say a narrow West Ham win. It's not going to be comfortable. We're not going to absolutely batter them. I'll say comfortable but narrow 2-0 win. And yeah, 2-0 seems fair enough. But I noticed Sheffield United defend all out for the first opening 15 minutes and then change things up once they suss the team out. So that is what West Ham need to adapt to. A team that will change midway through the first half and will change its game plan. West Ham will have to subsequently change to suit that. It's a good job that the game isn't being played today and that West Ham didn't lose today, because if they did, they would have broken my heart on Valentine's Day. That was a bit of an attempt at a joke that may not have gone right, but you know, I do try. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe for more content. Thank you very much for watching Opposition Uncovered. It's Labour Day tomorrow in Canada, bank holiday, and if you are in the UK, that's what it's saying, is same thing. And I've got all day to watch this game and give my analysis afterwards. So I'll see you all then. Take care for now.